Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a great summer. It's been a little bit of an unusual summer, but I hope you've enjoyed it still. Okay, at the end of fourth quarter, I hope you guys remember me telling you to hold on to your language books because we very intentionally did not do that last chapter, which was the review chapter, because I said I wanted us to go over it before school starts back. Well, it's also been very intentional that I've waited till close to the end of summer because I wanted it to be something that we went over right before we go back. That way it's kind of fresh on your mind. I think your middle school teacher will really like that. So anyway, the final review in your book, I'm going to show you a picture that kind of has a breakdown of what is covered in that final review. I know you remember us talking during the school year about being honest about things that are tricky for us. We call that self-assessing. Remember, when we can admit something's hard for us, then we can work a little harder to learn about it and it not be quite so hard. So this final review covers many different areas. Okay, so this right here is a breakdown. You can see on your screen, it's the different topics that are covered and the pages that are part of the final review that covers those topics. Now listen, I know, and your middle school teacher for next year knows that diagramming is something that we did not jump into real hard, and she knows that. Okay, so I know that that's going to be tricky. Okay, but look at this list, because what I want you to do is I want you to pick what sounds like it would be the tricky stuff. Okay, so if you need to pause this and look at what's on this list, that's fine. This is just a breakdown of that last chapter in a little list instead of you having to flip through the whole chapter. All right, so what I want you to do, I want you to pick what looks like it might be tricky, or maybe you say, I don't know if I remember that part as well. Remember, modifiers are things that modify or change what a sentence means and how much we know about the sentence. So that includes our adjectives and our adverbs. Okay, so when you say modifiers, that's what that's going to be reviewing. But just look over it. Try the tricky stuff. Here's what I'm going to be doing over the next several days is I'm going to be making videos, and I'm going to be kind of just giving you a quick reminder of what that was about. And just like we did fourth quarter when we were doing our distance learning, I'm going to be going over that section in your book, and we'll do a couple together. And then if you remember, what we would do is you could pause it and then work on it and then come back and check your answers. So I'm going to have it where you can do that too. So pick tricky stuff. Okay. My Remind is still working. So if there's something that you have a question about, you or your parents can get in touch with me on Remind. You're still very free to give me a call. Call me at home. And if you've got a question, I'll be glad to talk to you about it. So see how you do on these and work through the tricky ones first. Okay. I'm very excited about getting to see you guys in the hallway in the next couple of weeks at Trinity, and look forward to seeing you. And I hope you're all doing very well, and I'll see you soon.